Yes, YouTube, Series 1, Episode 4 of Field Builds. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button already. That's how we are, that's how we do it. So today, we're building a beaver tail. So we've got 2003 Ford Transit tipper. It's got good chassis on it, a little bit of crust at the front, but other than that it's all good. Already picked up a beaver tail bed for it. So the plan is swap the bed over, get the winch all hooked up, just sort of tied it up really, do the rust repairs and give it a paint and then get it to work. So I thought just have a quick walk round before the build starts, and let's get to it really. So here's the truck. So a long wheelbase, it's the 125 one with a big engine, 3.5 ton. Interior is not too bad, just needs a good clean, some new seat covers and stuff. Quick look in there. It's not too bad. Got some little bits of rust at the front. A little bit crusty, but it's alright. It's not too bad. A little bit here as well. And then yeah, here's the bed. So it's solid steel bed with alley checker plate. Winches on there, got beacon on the top. It's not too bad. Yeah, Ollie Bear's gonna get here soon. I think first we get the bed swapped over. Sun's shining. The cheeky dart on the go. All is well. So step one, see these fixings here. I'm gonna go along the chassis. About 20 fixings or whatever holding the tipper bed down. So we're going to go ahead and get all them cracked off, taken out, and then yeah, lift the beaver tail off, and then get the tipper bed off. What's the plan, Ollie Bear?
Who knows what the plan is? We don't have a plan. We just do.
Yeah, nice. So I think we're going to try and back this onto the skip, and then try and prop the front up and take the truck out. Then we can get this bed off and then back the truck back under and drop the beaver tail back on. Beaver tail bed's off. Now we've got to get this bed off, get this out of the way, and then get this one onto the chassis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's off now, isn't it? That should just slide out. Just keep on. Oh yeah. Just try and go slow if you can. Put it on there.
That's it, bed's off. Time to get the beaver tail one on. How you feeling?
Yes, well.
Cheers.
Cheers. Stop. That's as far back as you're going to get.
What's that?
Hold it there, hold it there.
So this is how we're looking. Body's all bolted down. Really chuffed with that. Sits really nice as well. So I'm going to go ahead now and get the chassis legs undercoated. So we'll be painting these two main beams from front to back, both sides, and the cross members that run that way through the chassis, so like these. And then I think get the body painted, and then we'll make a start on tightening up the cab. So chassis is all undersealed. See it all there. Didn't really need it, but being such a clean chassis to start with, if it's worth just getting another layer on it just to protect it, it really helps that chassis stay nice and solid then, and I won't have to worry about that for a couple of years. You see it all on there, nice and thick. So I think now get all the get the bed cleaned off and then get the bed painted. Right, bed's all painted. So the chassis is all undersealed, bed's all painted. Got side lights on as well, just down the side there. So I think the plan now is we're going to run a harness straight down the side underneath both sides of the bed to wire up the side lights. We're going to tap them in off the rear light, so when you flick the lights on, they come on with the tail lights. So I think we'll get the harnesses run back for them, get the rear light wired in, and we'll get the top spotlights in, run it all into the cab, get the flick switches on, and then I guess we'll get the winch wired up and make a start on the cab. Looking pucker, chuff with that. So this is where we're at. Fog light, rear tail light and the number plate lights are all wired in. Spotlights and the beacon are wired in. Side lights are all done. Just fire it up quick. So I've got the switches just on the side of the seat here. So we've got that one there for the beacon. And then this one here for the spotlights. They're all wired in. See here, we've got all these little side lights all wired in down the side of the bed. And then there's the tail light all wired in, indicators and everything all built into that. So I think now we're going to start doing the cab. So that's all the rust on the cab done. Just give it a quick coat of primer for the sec, just to keep it sealed until I paint the cab. Looking much better. So now I am going to wire up the air horn. This kit here. Right, so air horns all wired in. You see you've got the 5 trumpets here with a motor, and then just made this bracket and mount it up the top. I was going to wait till the end, but you got to hear this. Absolutely class. I'm going to clean the cab and get the seat covers on. Just wanted to show you guys behind here before I hoover it out. I don't think it's ever been cleaned. There is like all sorts of tastiness in here. There's like old food wrappers, there's an old milk carton with like sludge in it. Don't even know how much dog hair there is. You can see it all along the back there. Yeah, it's all under the seat here, so it's nice and delicious. So you're going to run the hoover around, get all this cleaned out, scrub it up. Then I think we'll get the seat covers on, and then that should be the cab pretty much there. Yes then. So interior's all cleaned, much better all behind there. Give it a good hoover out, a little bit of a scrub. I'm going to give it another scrub up once it's all done, but it smells a lot better and it's a lot cleaner. Got the seat covers on, little bit of finesse in the work truck, very nice. So I think now I'm going to rub down, tape up, get the cab painted. So Saturday morning, the day of reckoning is upon us. Time to get the cab painted. Blue skies, Ollie's on the way. Saturdays are for the boys. Let's do this. So that's it, cab's all painted. Really chuffed with that. Well, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. End of the day, it's a work truck. It's not a restoration. We're just patching up an old Transit and getting it out on the road so we can make some money. That being said, I'm overly chuffed with it. Ollie's pretty chuffed with it. So I think now we're going to get the winch wired up So I've got a new control box here, which replaces this old rusty one. Gets wired up to the winch. You have your main battery cable coming in, powers up the box, which is this. You then have these 3 terminals for this control box with these, and then you have the two remotes here. So that gets wired into there, takes the power from the battery, sends it to the winch, and then that controls in or out. So yeah, let's get this wired up. So that's the winch all wired in. Run it in there, back through the cab, and then we've got it on an isolated switch here. So you flick that on. Just like that. Lovely. Right, I think get the new tyres fitted, and then I think that's pretty much it. Go get an MOT on it and get out on the road. So new tyres are all fitted, and we're going to load Ollie's Volvo up. I've had my truck on the back of it, but we just want to get the Volvo on just to check that the ride height's alright when we've got a car on the back. So we haven't actually fully loaded something on it yet. We'll test the ramps out. Yeah.
Turn that far forward.
Yeah, keep coming forward a bit. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Got a truck, dude.
Gone. If it's on, it's gone, boy.
Fucking two, right? Nice. get out and make some money with it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Head over to Instagram, G-Field Auto Works, to see all my bikes, quad bikes, stuff like that. That's the hub, that's where everything gets posted. So, coming up next, we've got a mini drift quad. Full resto, new tyres, new engine, new wiring, tank seat, usual stuff. So yeah, again, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you at episode 5.